So today I'm going to show you how we can build an AI web search engine. So it basically take the user input and then it will rewrite the query and then it use Tavily to search the query result, and then when we get the result, then we have an AI agent that basically re-rank to somebody so it get the best result and then provide the input back to the users. So for let's say we have an webhook and we have a user query here. So if you see, we have a question like what is the latest news in global politics and economy. So instead of giving the this query, we rewrite this query to like something like this: global world uh, politics and economy in 2024, something like this, and then it gives the result back in a good way. So we are using Tavily API to search on the web. So Tavily is basically a search engine that's give the result back, and then after the result we get, then we use a semantic search result that will have a user question, and then it also has result. So then it use their thinking to give the best result that matches, and it also provide query if needed. So for this, let's say we have second workflow here, and in the HTTP node we are giving us the webhook URL, this one. So this is this URL, and now we are giving a name and then value. This is a question. So after getting this, if you run it. Okay, so we have a user question here. So let me open it. So if you see, so we have a user question: what is the latest news? Then we need to rewrite it. So we are also taking date and time so that the AI agent knows the date is what date and time, so that it get the latest news. So we are using get current date, and then once you execute it, now we have a current date, a column, and then we have a data type. So the next is we are using semantic search query. Is basically we are need to give a prompt, and if I show you the prompt, it basically have some task, some structured guidelines of chain of thought. So we chain of thought means before providing the result, it think what it's need to do. So in the first part, it break down the query into and get the relevant keyword, and then in the chain 2 it understand the context, then in the chain 3 it refine the query for specificity and completeness, then it gives a final query generation. Then we are giving some example. Let's say the user say what is the current state of the US economy in 2024. It refine the query into like this: US economy analysis report 2024. So that's where the AI agent better understand, and it will use in the search engine. So we are giving some example here, and then we are giving us a data current date and then search query from the webhook. So and we are saying that we need output requirement, reasoning summaries, detailed explanation of what he thought before generating an answer, and then final such query, which will be a refined query. So this is, and basically we also give him a system message that define who you are, and the text message is basically the same thing we give above. So now we are using output fixing output. So it basically help us to give the output, and if there is an errors like say comma missing and quotation marks, so it basically re fix it. So in the structure output, we are saying that we need somebody like this. So it makes sure that we get the result back. Like, so if I execute, so we are using open router model here. Okay, now we have an item here. So in the, we have reasoning summary, which the agent is trying what he is thinking before generating an answer. So and then we have a query, latest global news, politics, economy. So we have query, then we use this query to search the web, and for this we are using Tavily. So you can go to Tavily and simply log in, and then you would get an API key, and after copy it and then place the uh, where access token here. So if you go to API docs of Tavily, so you can see we have an endpoint called search, and in the search you need to give the URL, then you need to authorize and then give your token, then content type is application. Then in the data, we need to use queries. So if you go back, and I can show you. So okay, sorry, this one. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so you can see we have an query, and this is a query which is refined query, and then we are giving search depth, which is basic. You can also use advanced, and then max result, how much result you want to get, then topic, and then time range you can define start and end date, and then answer equal to true should be. So this is, so you need to provide an API key here, and then okay, so if I execute, so now you can see we have got the result back as we provide max result equal to 2. That's why we are getting two results. So this is URL, title, and the content. So that's next. What we need to do is we need to combine all the results so that we can give back to AI. So for this, we are using code node, and first we are defining an input variable which is a string. So the first is item 0.json. Uh, so we are getting this whole result back, and then in the if condition we are checking if input exit, then we give back the results, which is this one and this one. So after getting result, we need to loop through it. So first we need to get the URL, which is title, and then URL, and then description, and then after that we are aggregate output text like title, URL, description to in one go. Then we are returning the result back. So if you execute, so now you have aggregated text. In the aggregated text you have title, then you have a link, URL, and then you have a description. But if you see, we have two URL because we have combined the result. So two URL, two description, and two description and two URL. So after that, now we get the result. Now we giving the AI the result, the query the user asked, and then we give a date and time also. So we are saying first step, understand the user intent, then follow the step chain of thoughts, then we are giving us a rank the link. So it basically saying that from the URL description snippet provide rank top 10 websites. So it basically saying that you have multiple links right in descriptions, so you need to find the best link or title that best matches to the query. Then we are using some analysis, analyze and create a follow-up query. So if the result is not good, then you can use to rebuild a query. So that's then we have some indication and priorities. If no result received, no such item are shared, the such query may have been ineffective to specific or incorrect parameter. That's this is we are giving us because if the query we are receiving is not the result we are not getting, then we can this AI node regenerate a query so that we can use later. So this is for that. And now we are using the same auto fixing output parser and the structure output, and the structure output we are getting is like highest rank, the first similar matches, rank, URL, their title, their link, and the description, and then second, and then third, and then we have some summary of information. So this is so if I run it now, I get the result back, and now it's let's say what result they're providing. So you can see we have highest rank, which is this one, title, and this is the link. If you open it, okay, so this is like political news, and then the second one is, let's open this one. So this is like economy, and that's the URL. So it's ranked the first one that are most similar and the second one, and then information extractor also give us some, and then we provide this result back to the second workflow which we have built. And so this is like title, link, description, we are giving this result back. So this is a useful workflow, and it's basically you can integrate it with AI chatbot, research agent, and it's very useful because it first rewrite the query, then find the best result, and then re-rank the result so that we can get the most authentic and correct result back. So that's the workflow. Thank you for watching this.